What is up, our National Wrestling Shoes members and viewers? This is Scott Casey Gale, Will Feel number 1. Today, I'm going to give you my recap and review of Lucha Underground Season 3, Episode 23, Family First. It was a really great episode, and let's begin the recap, shall we? Okay, the Lucha Underground brings with a video teaser as a setup for tonight's show. In the video are highlights from Dario Cueto's announcement and the start of the Cueto Cup last week. Also featured is Cage's meeting with Councilman Delgado and the subsequent murder of Delgado at the hands of Cage. The opening scene has Phoenix showing up at the temple in the daytime. He is pulling up his cup. Phoenix is greeted by Melissa Santos. Phoenix dedicates his success in the Cueto Cup up to her. Off in the distance is Marty the Moth, who is creeping on Melissa. We are now inside the temple, for Matt Striker and Vampiro intro and hype this week's show. They go over the results from Group A in the Cueto Cup last week, which saw Drago, Pentagon, Doc, Tiano, and the Mac advance Striker kills to the ring to the start of the Group B action. The Cueto Cup tournament, Group B first round, Cage versus Vinny Marsal. This match is a tale of complete opposites. Since Cage is with the bodybuilder with a godlike physique, facing up against the exact opposite in Marsal. Vinny gets dirty. Vinny gets dirty early on and tries to cheap shot Cage, but gets overpowered to the outside. Vinny is wearing a whipped tank top with holes in it. He tries to get it away and attempts a clothesline, but Cage stands still and then nails him with a spine buster. Moments later, Marsal gets the temple behind him and hits his snoring elbow and then grounds Cage. Vinny goes to the Cage's court, tries to use the metal gauntlet. Marsal swings and misses. Cage then beats down Marsal in the corner. He then lifts up Vinny and hits a modified Brain Duster driver to secure the victory. Really great match, and then it says Cage defeats Vinny Marsal by pinfall to advance to the next round of Group B. Really good match. I love this. I love what Lucha Underground can do. After the match, Cage puts on his metal gauntlet glove and starts to pound away Marsal. He busts him open. Marsal then chokes them up the apron. Brutal. Very brutal. When the show returns from the break, a video feature is hyping the upcoming Lucha Underground title match between Johnny Mundo and Rey Mysterio in it. Rey Mysterio talks about what his mask means to him and how he fears no matter challenge. Rey is shown during the video being greeted by fans in the street. The second part of the video focuses on Johnny Mundo and his unique training regimen. Mundo talks about always knowing that he has been the best. He addresses Rey Mysterio and acknowledges that Rey is considered the greatest luchador ever. Mundo says that everyone will have no choice to recognize him after he defeats Mysterio. Good promo, good package promo, really good and intense from both Rey Mysterio, Judah, and Johnny Mundo. And then the second match, the Cueto Cup tournament, Group B first round, Marty the Mob Martinez versus Saltador. As per usual, Marty stands behind Melissa while she introduced him. Both men try to weird each other out early on. Saltador tries to put Marty in a trance, but he just ends up laughing it off. The comedy antics actually led to some chain wrestling between the two. Saltador starts to get under Marty's skin and grounds him with a couple of drop kicks. Saltador then twists up Marty and hog ties him to the bottom rope, but Saltador attempts a leaping one on Marty. He gets caught and powerbombed into the steel gate on the outside. Marty creeps on Melissa for some more, and she turns away, disgusted. When Marty takes Saltador back in the ring, Marty actually shoves his hand to Saltador's mouth and drags him around the ring. After a tilt-a-whirl snap by Marty, he then backs Saltador into the corner. When the ref tries to get in between them, Marty spits in the referee's face. Saltador tries to While he hits a flurry of offensive moves on Marty, ending with a leaping springboard head scissors. Moments later, Salvador baits Marty in by pretending that has a cramp. When Marty starts laughing at him, he gets super kicked and covered for a near pinfall. Marty battles back and hits an explosive suplex. Marty gets over. But confident and Salvador rolls him up in a small package for a near fall. An angry Marty picks up Salvador and hits a unique-looking double underhook suplex into a spinebuster, into a gutbuster. The move gives Marty the victory. Melissa Santos burglary announces Marty as the winner. Marty and up defeats Salvador to advance to the Group B of the Cradle Cup. Oh, another really good funny match. I like comedy matches. I think comedy matches are awesome and entertaining. Then Masquerade Serrato showed backstage at the temple. He's working on the preparation for his upcoming tournament match. Sagrada is then approached by the Rabbit Tribe. They treat Sagrada as their Rabbit leader, but Masquerade blows him off and just walks away. The next scene of the show has Marty and Bob inside the secret lair. He has photos of Melissa Santos all over his wall. Marty reaches into his tights and pulls out a picture of Melissa. He then talks to it. He then says that he is not mad at Melissa for wanting to keep the relationship a secret. Marty then licks a picture. Marty is then approached by his sister, Mariposa. She tells Marty that his lust for Melissa has made him weak. Mariposa tells Marty that after she wins the first round, that she will advance to face Marty and will be forced to teach him a lesson. Marty tells Mariposa to about how they used to play when they were kids. Mariposa leaves and Marty talks to Melissa's picture again. He tells her that they will one day be family too. That was very, very creepy and weird. Very, very creepy and weird and just scary beyond weird. Good acting from Marty Namapa. That was like watching some sort of suspense thriller stalker movie. Had a lot of suspense thriller horror elements. Had a lot of suspense thriller elements in it. See, this is why Lucha Underground is a TV show. It's like a movie. It's like a Robert Rodriguez movie. And Robert Rodriguez actually produced it, so it's like a Robert Rodriguez Quentin Tarantino film combined. And then it's the Cradle Cup tournament. Group B, Masquerade Sagrada versus Penta with Cobra Moon. One third of the new trios champs, Penta overpowers and flings the tiny Sagrada out over the ring at the outset. Masquerade battles back after the crowd chats for him. He takes to the air, growls. His opponent, Sagrada, ends up connecting with a Hurricane Rana on the outside. Sagrada stays on the offensive when the action gets back in the ring, but gets caught in midair as Penta hits a pop-up diamond cutter from his knees. Penta takes control of Cobra Moon and interferes, kicks Sagrada in the face where the ref isn't looking. Penta then carries Sagrada around the ring and then spanks Sagrada like a child to humiliate him. Sagrada ends up relying with an around-the-world head scissors, which gets the believers in the tempo in a frenzy. Cobra comes to the ring to go after Sagrada and evades her. She is unable to evade him seconds later when he slaps her on the outside. Moments later, Sagrada hits a moonsault on Penta that leads to a near pinfall. Penta eventually overpowers Sagrada and hits an inside power out bomb for the victory. Penta defeats Masquerade Sagrada to advance to the Group B Cradle Cup. Another really good match. I enjoyed it. Penta will face Cage in the next round. The next Group B will take place after the break as Phoenix takes out Mariposa with the winner advances to face Marty. Main event. The Cradle Cup Tournament Group B first round match. Mariposa versus Phoenix. When Phoenix arrives to ringside, Melissa Santos is shown being smitten with him. The story of the match is Phoenix not taking his female opponent seriously. Evelyn contested the first couple of minutes. Phoenix tries to dial down his aggravation, faces a female opponent, but he ends up going against that strategy and hits a standing drop kick to Mariposa's head. Mariposa battles back with a pretty tilt roll DDT on Phoenix for a near fall when the action gets to the outside. Mariposa hits a running Hurricane Run on Phoenix. Back in the ring, Mariposa hits a springboard bulldog on Phoenix for a near fall. While Phoenix battles back with a released German suplex, he sells out, not kicking their opponent in the head, but instead slaps her. When Phoenix picks up male opponent, she counters into a modified sunset flip powerbomb. Male opponent stays on the offense, but Phoenix strikes her down with a martial arts kick. The two then end up battling to the top rope and they exchange strikes. Phoenix strikes her down with a Muta-like jumping palm strike. Male opponent goes for a cross-body block. Seconds later, but gets caught and defeated when Phoenix hits the Phoenix driver. Phoenix defeated male opponent to advance to the next round of the Group B Cradle Cup. Marty comes out after the match to attack Phoenix. Melissa shows concern at ringside for Phoenix. Marty and his sister attempt to team up and beat him down. But Phoenix battles back and leaping over the ropes onto the ringside. As Phoenix celebrates, Matt Striker closes the show by saying that the field of fitting to the Cradle Cup tournament has begun and now cutting down. I would give this episode 4.5 stars, 2 thumbs up, way up. I really enjoyed it. It was really great. Season 3 just keeps getting better and better. Anyway, you know who to subscribe to. You can stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out.